For my final project, I created a professional learning community in Edmodo. My purpose was to create a professional learning network and also to provide a resource to save and share tools. The three processes that I will demonstrate include collaborative discussions, resource saving and sharing, and trainings. The Edmodo site will allow members to collaborate through discussions and sharing of ideas and resources. To demonstrate the ability to interact, I have created a poll question and several discussion threads, as you can see. So here is one posting where I requested that members share a link to a favorite tool, app, or site, and several people have posted their favorite tools or sites. Another posting was a poll asking if they were interested in participating in this PLN after completing our course, and people have voted there. And then in addition, I asked if they thought that the resource library was useful and what they would most like to see included in the folders tool, which I will demonstrate to you in just a few moments. And so some people have responded there telling me what kinds of things that they would like to see. A useful feature is that members can pose their own questions for other group members to respond to. This creates a great environment for collaboration as ideas and resources are shared and can be organized and stored in the library. One of my favorite tools on this site is the folders library. I have started a shared library of resources for the group, and the folders that are included here include our blogs, our Twitter accounts, the web quests that we've created, the wikis, and a variety of other folders that I have specifically created for this group. If we go into our blogs, you can see these are the blogs that were created by people in our course. So we have access to those outside of the course. In addition, our Twitter accounts are included. So I believe I have most of them in here, if not all of them. Some of the web quests that we created, not all of them are in here because some of those were just documents that I didn't get around to uploading. So those are all of our web quests, so we can go back and look at those. And then in addition, our wikis that were created. So we can continue to expand the resource library as new items are created, discovered, and shared. The nice thing about this site is that we all have access to our colleagues and resources after our courses are completed. Another way I'm using this site is to provide access to training. I am one of several sound techs at my church, and we recently purchased a new digital soundboard. So I have created a group, and in this group there is a link right here to our most recent training event. So if you clicked on this, it would take you to the YouTube video of a recent training that we took part in at my church. I have also attended a technology tools training through the Bureau of Education Research. This was done by Zach Walker, and so the group that I was a member of is also included in my groups here. So you can kind of get an idea of what different people do, what they post, how they share. Zach has posted a question here, a poll to respond to, and then people have given responses. He gives various things to click to. His different webinars and speaking opportunities and such are in there as well. So I've created my own groups. I've been a member of a group, and I've also got some of my courses in here for students to link to. And the only groups that you are allowed to see are the groups that you are actually a member of. Another great feature of Edmodo is the existing 12 communities that you can access through the Discover feature. So the Discover feature is the button right here. And when you click the Discover feature, you have access to different communities that already exist. So here's the Communities tab. So if you click on that, there are 12 different subject-specific communities right here. And this is a really useful tool to network with other subject-specific teachers and resources. There are always good discussions with people sharing ideas and resources as well as problem solving. You can follow any of the 12 communities, which will make the discussion threads appear in your home screen. So I'm already a member of the math community. You can see it says that I am already following that one. If I wanted to follow language arts, I would just simply click on that, and then all of the discussion threads would appear in my home page. To expand your professional learning network, you can look in the followers to find who currently follows that community or group, and those are all included over here. So if I were to go to, let's just go to the math community, and once you're in the community, you'll see this tab down here called followers. So there are lots of people here. If you click on the followers, you can find others who are in that community. So this is a great way to expand your professional learning network with other subject-specific professionals. And you can also search specifically using the search tab up here on the right-hand side. The teachers you may know. Sometimes you'll notice when you are inside of one of your specific, let me go back to one of those specific 12 communities. I'll just use the math community again since I'm already following that one. And you'll see that it has this Teachers You May Know feature. This Teachers You May Know are suggested people either from your geographic area or from your subject. And so it suggests teachers that you may know. There's also an invitation tool right here. It says invite teachers. And you can actually enter the email addresses of people that you know and want to invite to join your specific group. To assess the effectiveness of my site, I will be looking at participation and feedback and make changes based on the suggestions or ideas that I get from those that participate here in the group. The members section here shows us all who are members of this specific group. And right now we have 8 people who have joined. So it gives you a good picture of that as well. And that is my final project.